originally wanted to do a first look video showing my first time in the game and my impressions several weeks ago. Uh, but when I live streamed the game at twitch.tv and later looked for the recording on the website, none was to be found. Yes, Twitch screwed me over out of my content, and this has only happened once before. I had 12 hours of video coming to me to edit. Damn you, Twitch. Here is my second time in the game. This game has been out for about 6 years, and recently celebrated this game with in-game events. I believe they're still doing that. I must warn for those people that have an aversion to naturally or unnaturally green computer-generated demon succubus boobs, or normal women, to look away, as this game has the option to go unchained and be an M-rated game in this regard by checking a box in the options. Only those people that turn it on will see said content. There are adult themes and some language in the game's cutscenes, such as there are hookers in the game that just talk about their activities. It's really nothing that bad. It's no more than R-rated, I would say, even PG-13. This is the world of Conan the Barbarian, now king after all. I guess he did finally crush all his enemies and hear the lamentations of their women. I must say my first impressions were that the game, at least on my race and class combo newbie experience, certainly does have loads of content to be done before you even leave this isle I am on. You can do your special quest path quest line, which happens in a special solo instance at night. You access via the NPC in the tavern in the little city there to get advanced sooner, but there is so much more to this isle with the quest lines. Compared to a newbie experience such as in EverQuest 2, I found the time it took to go from level 1 to level 15 during my lost recording time quite disparity. In 12 hours, I had only managed to get to level 15. Compared to EverQuest 2, you would be there in level 15 in just a few hours, I would say, a couple hours. It's been a long time, but it goes pretty fast. I was told, though, by someone in a private chat that if I just did the solo path for your quest, your path for your class, then maybe it would go faster. But there is so much to do. Sometimes there are plenty of people running around. Depending on the time you're playing, it appears there are multiple countries represented on the PvE server I am on, as I see other language guild recruitments in chat often. It seems like maybe Polish, Russian, some other countries. A lot of people are just talking. It kind of reminds me of, say, like Neverwinter or Star Trek Online, where they all use like one server. But this does have just a few multiple servers, but not a lot. I chose the Demonologist class, which is like a wizard with a minor pet, in this case a succubus that casts fire. There are advancements that you can put towards to upgrade the damage this pet does. The Demonologist has electricity and fire as their main damage spell. There are race class combo restrictions, as you will see when creating a character. For the most part on this newbie experience, solo creatures are soloable with this caster class. I found a lot of trouble, though, once going into these picked ruins, once past a certain area. It was easy to get more than you could handle, or certain creatures could hit a lot harder than your equivalent level elsewhere. Ask or get help if you must, as I did with this player trying to kill this Elder Shaman for a quest update, which we both obviously needed, and there is no joint out-of-group updates in this game. Some other games you can just go and do your thing, and you all put in your participation just by attacking, and you don't have to be grouped. Do not expect to just roll over stuff as a caster class, especially the Necromancer. Just because you played one in EverQuest or other games and found it to be a beast, that doesn't mean you can play the same way. They do have a horde of pets at their command, but sometimes you may just need one more person for a certain encounter. The melee combat is different from other fantasy online games I've played. There are active attacks you must make hitting from the left, right, or over the top. Your opponent has markers that show just how much they are defending from those attack angles. You want to attack where there are the least or no markers there. If they have more than one side, then you just switch to another side, and they will start defending that side more, so you can switch to the less defended side. This does work in PvP with markers, but of course you can't just trick them as easy as an NPC. The game does have a click to target and tab target mechanic to it for casting, but since I haven't tried a melee character yet, I don't know the full range of melee other than what I described, which is non-lock-on targeted. With the caster class, you have the AE spells as well, and you have either cones or straight ahead, or the AEs. You can have range, and you place a marker down to specify where the AE will go. You have the electricity or fire, as I've been using. As far as crafting goes, I haven't reached a level to do any of it. In this game, it appears you need to be a certain level first to even gather resources. Come on, Funcom. And a higher level to do crafting. I do not like this, as I am used to other games crafting like EverQuest 2, where you can be a max level crafter at adventure level 1. This is, I understand it from the guide in the game. You can click on the upper left corner of the screen. I have read things about how you can have guild cities and other more advanced features. Oh yes, there is PvP in the game, more specifically PvP servers. You can do warfare with guilds and have possibly guild sieges or something. I haven't looked too much in it. I'd say give people options, game devs, not gates. Let us decide if we want to die horribly at level 1 trying to gather resources under the belly of a dragon. During my live stream the first day, I did have a few people in chat, and one mentioned that this game is underappreciated. Age of Conan Unchained can be played for free, with the usual restrictions placed on said free accounts, such as limited bag space and other features, which you can pay a one-time fee to upgrade if you so choose in the Funcom Age of Conan store. Premium accounts get all the perks that include access to certain skills, alternate advancements, and other things. You'll find these restrictions shown in-game, where it'll tell you need to get this expansion or feature to unlock. Check the website out for details. If you want to try it out, a link in the description of this video under the player will take you to the website. It is an affiliate link that will give me chump change for referring you. Thank you for your support.
I know it sounds like madness, but that's what she told me.